What the heck's the T-Riffic show? It appears to be a thing where the style keeps changing. First you laugh, then you feel, then you sing, then you think.
Wait, all that in one show?
Yes,
That's insane.
exactly.
You're doing a skit, got jokes to spit, so you wing it. That's absurd. You throw a pun, a slapstick run, and rhyme each silly word. Who would watch a guy in socks trip over props for fun? Apparently, everyone, because it's a comedy where laughter writes the melody with goofy gags and pratfall tags and punchlines flying faster than the flags. Silly faces, weird embraces, nothing's quite as freeing as a comedy. But what if the jokes get tired and the crowd's desire turns low? You grab a pen, you sigh again, and turn the lights down slow. Now hearts are breaking softly, the spotlight fades to blue. It's a balladry where words are painted tenderly with whispered chords and soft rewards and feelings floating gently through the chords. One tear, one true, one soul set free. That's the poetry of balladry. But wait, what's that sound? A beat, a groove, a key change born to move. We got rhythm in our veins, and the crowd begins to sway again. It's a musical, a jam so bright it's beautiful, with riffs that pop and hearts that bop, and everyone claps till the beat won't stop. Snap your fingers, feel that vibe. We're alive inside this musical. And when the music fades away and laughter's had its time, we settle down to stories told in meter, prose, or rhyme. For every giggle, every tear has led to something true. It's a chronicle of dreams that grow ironical, with twists and turns and lessons learned and tales that make your spirit burn. One heart, one mic, one soul to share. It's life retold in chronicle flair. A comedy, a balladry, a musical, a chronicle sincere. From laughs to feels, from beats to tales, the T-Riffic show prevails. Get a dazzling, heartfelt truth and giggle, show it all.
Hey, my T-Riffic friends. Yes, this episode is the Season 2 finale, folks. It is time to look back, reflect, laugh, and level up. We have danced together through joy, chaos, fear, and folly. Now, it is simply reflection time.
Well, folks, I was supposed to summarize the whole season. Easy, right? 10 episodes. No pressure, just casual chaos and digestible bites. How episode 1, I spilled coffee on the guest. Not just coffee, triple shot caramel macchiato. On their lap. I think it was their cat's favorite coffee. Sorry, Whiskers. Noted for life. Episode 2, the stage caught fire. On purpose? Maybe. Was anyone safe? Absolutely not. We discovered a previously unknown property of glitter. It ignites at a whisper. Thanks, science! Episode 3, someone released pigeons. Still my bad. I tripped over the feather net and yeah, they're unionized now. They demand dental coverage and weekly performance reviews. Episode 4, the Calm Down Challenge. Oh, this one. Spoiler, no one calmed down. One contestant tried to meditate but ended up doing the worm until paramedics arrived. Harmony achieved? Sort of. Chaos, yes. Serenity? Absolutely not. Episode 5, the prop department unionized mid-scene. Our wooden swords went on strike. Chairs demanded hazard pay. One prop knight staged a one-man sit-in with a traffic cone for a sword. I cried. Episode 6. Professor Oopsworth blew up the confetti cannon using science. It was spectacular. Glitter embedded itself in my soul. I can't remove it. I tried. Tried very hard. Therapist said, quote, "Deal, it's permanent." Thanks, science. Episode 7. The friendship episode. My partner quit halfway through. I don't blame them. If I saw me, leaving would have been the only logical choice. Life lessons? Sometimes friendship is just surviving together while chaos reigns. Episode 8. Fear coach fainted. Not dramatic enough? He literally passed out holding a whistle. Crowd tried CPR. He woke up demanding more adrenaline. Fear Management 101. Very literal, very terrifying. Episode 9. I dreamed I was a sandwich. Whole wheat with existential mustard. Very philosophical. Dream Me concluded that life is layered, sometimes soggy, occasionally toasted. Profound, yes. Delicious? Not recommended. And now, episode 10. The finale. Oh, the finale! Everything collides. Pigeons, glitter, unionized props, jellyfish in tutus, a rogue tuba performing jazz in zero gravity, and me, just trying to stay upright and employed. My resolution? Never, ever, volunteer. Again. Also, maybe respect chaos. It's smarter than we are. Definitely more patient. Possibly plotting against us. But somehow, beautiful. Kind of. Ladies and gentlemen, the season was a disaster. A triumph. A masterclass in absurdity. And a subtle lesson about life, friendship, and the fragility of unpaid interns. Remember, sometimes surviving the chaos is the achievement. Embrace it. Respect it. Cry a little. Laugh a lot.
Ah, friends, gather around while I tell you a tale of chaos and coffee, of pigeons gone pale. The stage caught a flame, yet hearts weren't destroyed, for laughter can bloom where calamity's employed. Stanley Stumbles, our hero unpaid, spilled macchiatos where cats were displayed. He tripped on the feather net, dodged glitter and fire, survived unionized swords and a tuba's misfire. Each episode danced like a candle in wind, prop knights on traffic cones, fear coaches chagrined. A rogue jellyfish pirouetted mid-air, while Stanley's poor clipboard performed wild despair. And yet through the chaos, a truth did appear. Life's lessons are subtle, and love perseveres. The mirror, it whispered, your missteps are art, every stumble a bridge, every tear a brave start. Remember the mornings of almost giving in, of the courage to rise, of quiet grins. The spilled coffee, the burnt cake, the neighbor's loud horn, the umbrella that flew, and the dog that did mourn. Each small disaster, each laugh, each regret is a stitch in the quilt you'll never forget. The awkward, the messy, the tender, the true are the love notes life scribbles, invisible to view. So whether your prop swords go on strike, or pigeons demand dental with menacing mic, or your dreams, like a sandwich, get layered and squeezed, know that chaos and love are always appeased. Step into the sunlight, let the mirror reflect all the times you have faltered, all the ways you connect. Do just the bare minimum when more is too much, say no politely, and trust your own touch. And Stanley, dear Stanley, and all of us too, may we stumble, may we fumble, and still make it through. For love's greatest quirk, its chaotic delight, is seeing the beauty in mess and laughing outright. So hold every heart, every feather, each cup, celebrate each flub, and gently fill it up. The finale, the story, the mirror, the stage, all whisper in unison. Life's messy as sage.
Sometimes reflection is learning what we've been learning the entire time, even through the chaos, but music teaches it best.
your cortex wearing black and smelling smog. And we. What's that lounging on your frontal lobe, drinking cold brew from a jug? And we. She's French-coded, cold-blooded, sitting in your brain like, I've studied. Now your hobbies are all gone, and your playlist just say yawn. It's Ennui, and she's vibing in you. And we. Your joy is soup, and we. She's dressed in grayscale. It's Ennui serving emotion fails. You were once alive and breathing, now you're curled up just teething on a Tumblr gift set loop with a 9-9 matcha soup. And you're simping over pixels with a thirst that's frankly fiscal. It's Ennui, and she's got you, boo-boo.
I walked in with popcorn, maybe a smile. I walked out speaking fluent denial. Now I spend each night rewatching clips while Ennui applies mascara and sips from a mug that just says nothing matters. And I spiral down thought ladders. One sec I'm fine, next sec I'm writing fan mail to a fictional mind. It's a dark place with LED lights and Ennui whispering, yeah, you're not technically wrong. Ennui, it's not quite tragic, it's millennial magic. It's that quiet scream inside that says everything's fine as you hide. Who said like 4 things and now owns the moon? It's Ennui, and your soul's on snooze. Scrolling memes about feelings in dress shoes. And we, oh we.
One morning, not far from here, a person stood in front of a mirror. Their hands trembled slightly, but their eyes were clear. They weren't there to fix themselves or to hide any flaws. They simply wanted to see, really see, everything their life had been, all at once. They looked at each scar, each line, and remembered the story it told. Battles fought, laughter shared, nights spent awake, pale in the quiet dark. Every sigh, every weary breath seemed like a seed that had quietly grown from the soil of mistakes they had weathered alone. They thought of all the mornings they had tripped over the floor, spilled coffee on paper, slammed doors in frustration. They remembered shoes that never matched, pants that were too tight, forgetting lyrics to songs late at night. All these small, ordinary disasters, each one a little chaos in their life. Yet even in the mess, some moments had shown. They remembered the times they had stayed when someone else felt alone, the words they had spoken when no one else dared. They remembered the courage it took to love openly, even when the world had stared. They also remembered the attempts that had ended in failure. The cakes burned to charcoal, presentations that went off track, gardens that withered under neglect, paints that ran dry, friendships that faltered, dreams that slipped through their fingers. And still, as they stared, a pattern began to emerge. Every misstep, every fall, every awkward mistake had left a mark, but also built a bridge, slowly remade, leading forward. The mirror reflected not just despair, but laughter too. It held the quiet victories, the times they had shown up, the puns that had fallen flat, the jokes no one had gotten, the fleeting adventures, and the treasures discovered in thought. They remembered moments of reckless delight, an umbrella torn by a sudden storm, a dog barking furiously at a harmless leaf, a neighbor's trumpet blaring at the crack of dawn. Every small, chaotic day had its rhythm, its peculiar way of telling a story that only they could truly understand, a tapestry woven in imperfect colors. The mirror told the truth, yet it showed more than skin. It reflected the beauty in chaos, the courage hidden in bruises, the quiet victories that carried them through. They smiled at the echoes of laughter and tears, at the long, winding trail of uncertain years, at the hands they had held when no one else came, and at the hearts they had touched without seeking recognition. Life wasn't a script, nor a carefully rehearsed play. It was rain, thunder, sunlight through storms. It wasn't perfect, polished, or neatly defined. It was wild, sprawling, and uniquely designed. They traced every memory, bitter and sweet, each misstep forming part of the rhythm of their heartbeat. They remembered arguments, misunderstandings, late-night calls, dreams that had tumbled, murals painted on walls. Every laugh, every tear, every small act of courage had taught them persistence. Being alive meant embracing the ride, even when the tide seemed too strong. They thought of the mornings they had almost given up, when the courage to simply start the day was a quiet victory. That courage wasn't loud. It didn't announce itself. It whispered softly, "Keep walking." Stepping back, they drew a deep breath, feeling their chest rise. They no longer compared themselves, no longer obsessed. Looking at all of life's errors, its laughter, its pain, they saw something clear. Every stumble had mattered. "Mirror," they whispered, "I see it now. The beauty in me is built from the past. Not perfect, not flawless, not shiny or new, but ready, willing, fully, just true." And with that, they turned away, stepping into the bright day. They didn't know the script, didn't need one. With every small stumble and every new beginning, they carried the mirror and its lessons within their heart.
So I guess that's the key. Do what you must, skip what you must, but smile through it all and maybe try telling yourself this every day. Just do the bare minimum without complaining. If anything extra feels too much, just politely decline. And there will be no issues, no problems. You've got this, champ. All that being said, hope you guys enjoyed season 2 of the T-Riffic show. I cannot wait to see you guys again momentarily for season 3. Keep doing what you must, keep skipping what you must, and as always, I emphasize, please, most importantly, yes, you guessed it, stay terrific.